Hey there, Pisces, divine rising, divine afternoon, divine evening. Whenever you come across this spiritual conversation, I am sending you away confidence and courage if you need it today. And if not, put it in your pocket for tomorrow. Okay. Welcome to the House of Petals. I am High Vibes Priestess Lee. If you don't know me, and if you do know me, Pisces friend, then welcome back, honey. Big kisses and hugs to you. I appreciate your love and support. If this is your first time, sit back, grab some tea, grab some wine, whatever makes you feel fine, okay? And give me a couple minutes of your time. I might have something for you. I usually have something up my sleeve. Pisces, it feels like it's been a while since I talked to you. And I did a reading for you a little bit ago, but it feels like it's been a while. So, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Please remember that this message is for my Pisces friends who are Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Um, and or if you are sister sign Virgo checking in, then welcome. Welcome to the chat, friend. I am sitting outside, Pisces friend. Y'all know I love nature. So if you hear cars coming by or anything, that is my forewarning. This is going to be a quick check-in for you for the month of July. But as you know, the messages are timeless. The wisdom is timeless. This message has found you right where you are, right where you needed it, okay? So stick with me. A few things, Pisces friend. Y'all know I love astrology. So a couple of things. We do have our new moon coming up, I believe. It is on the 14th of this month. Right now, I can't remember the sign. It'll come back to me. But we also are going through some powerful transits. I've been talking about them in each video for a little bit. We have Jupiter in Leo. We do have Mars retrograde in Cancer. Or is that, no, not Mars, Mercury retrograde. Okay, maybe Mars is retrograde. I'm not sure. But Mercury is retrograde in Cancer. And also on today, I felt really called to start with you to do readings. And then I realized that the moon is in Pisces today. So whether you hear this message this week when it's uploaded or during the full moon or after, keep all of that in mind, okay? The quick message that Spirit wants me to give you with all of that astrology. First, go look up more. You know, that was just a little quick tidbit. Make sure you look into other astrologers. But the other message that Spirit wants me to give you is don't be afraid to take a deeper look at yourself. You might be surprised at what you find. Okay, Pisces. So during this month, during these transits, Spirit is calling you to take a deeper look at yourself out of curiosity, out of courage, out of confidence, not criticism. Okay. And before I get ahead of myself, okay, we getting messages already, but that feels important. And I want to talk about that really quick from a personal perspective. There was a season in my life, as you know, I'm your sister sign Pisces. So as a Virgo sun, y'all know how critical Virgos can get. And I don't think people realize the self-criticism is on a whole nother level, like for real, for real. But there was a season in my life, Pisces, where I was centered on that. I was focused on that, on knowing myself, loving myself, being myself, growing myself from a curious space, not a critical one. And it does take intent. It made me, I had to think about my day-to-day thoughts, my day-to-day internal talk, even my day-to-day conversations with others, right? My day-to-day behaviors, all of these things. So that seems to be an important theme. We'll see what the cards are talking about, what messages we get. So let's go ahead and get into it, Pisces. Come on. So you, as you know, this is a audio, a live message. So you will be hearing me shuffle and pull your cards. This is live. As you are hearing this, you are already looking at the cards on your screen. So let's go. Great spirits, what do you have for the Pisces? We would like to know about home, career, romance, and family. What transitions? Give me 4 cards. I would like to receive 4 cards, please, for home, career, romance, and family. The Fool popped over right there. So yeah, I'm not going to take it, but it popped over. First card out before I read it. The Fool. Again, there's this curiosity, there's this newness, there's this, but it's also this need, right? When we see the Fool in tarot, to be excited, to be eager, but also to be brave. But there on the other side of this card, there's a dark cliff, the unknown. What did I say? You're going into these unknown places and spaces within yourself. I just heard within your bloodline, your lineage, okay, within your oh, it's getting deep. I heard within your psyche, Akashic records. I heard the word esoteric. So I'm sure if you're watching this, you into the esoteric, the occult, right? Or at least a little bit of spiritual. If not, practice it yourself, right? But anyways, because the Fool card, it may come out honestly, but that was just the message about that. That is that confirmation of this new season of curiosity. Okay, the curiosities. Y'all, I work at a metaphysical shop, and we have this little area called the oddities of curiosities. And that just really came to my cipher as I was saying that to you. Wow, there is a little bird that just flew into my yard, and it picked up a little worm. The early bird gets the worm. You really are in this fetching season, y'all. I bet y'all like, she's all over the place. Flow with me, grow with me, okay? But that, I had to tell you that, Pisces. That was a clear confirmation, okay? So, bird baths could even be important, right? You may have a bird bath in your yard or a bird feeder, or you've been thinking about it. But the message here really is this new beginning. Let's get into it, honey. So the first card I've been holding in my hand, which is further confirmation, Page of Wands. The first card that you have out on the table, the first card that you have here for home, overall home and health energy, is the Page of Wands. And it doesn't, I mean, that is as clear as a new beginning as it gets. So you have gotten this new motivation, Pisces, or at least you have found yourself remotivated. I feel reignited. I just heard repassionate. I don't think that's a word, but we making it up today. But there's this energy that you have about you. And I'll be honest, okay, for some of y'all, I'm not gonna lie, it's a new boo. It's a new energy. It's a new relationship, or even a new friend, okay, a new business partner that is like awakening this version of you, motivating you, whether that's to take better care of yourself, to really like, you know how you kind of like meet someone, right? It could be a coworker, anything. You know, you go to a place, you go to a job, or you, okay, somebody went to the dealership and met someone. Okay, I just saw a full image of that. Or you need to go to the dealership. Okay, this is confirmation. The new car is on the way, honey. Let's go. But like I was saying, Pisces friend, it feels like you went into new places and new spaces, but there's an energy outside of you that is really motivating you. It's giving you this like ping pong, like you found a place, a space, a person, people, group, whatever, or just a conversation. It could have been a conversation that like helped you kind of ping pong some new energy, I feel. And yeah, you're gonna, I feel like Spirit is also saying, though, with this coming out as far as home and health, remember to pour this energy into yourself as well, though, right? It's okay. Spirit just said being excited about your future, being excited about your plans have to coincide and go hand in hand with you being excited about your own health, your own self. This is a very interesting message, Pisces. Yeah, it's interesting, but it relates. Again, it just took me back to our beginning where Spirit is like you are looking into yourself, into your gifts, your oddities, your curiosities in a whole new way, but it's necessary. Like, it's kind of like, and I found myself here, myself, to be honest, where we are focusing, right? You may have a new job, making new money, doing new things, but you got to elevate with your external. Like your inner self has to elevate. If you making more money, then you got to act like you making more money, honey. It's not about being vain. It's about, this is when we start talking about quantum leaping, quantum healing, quantum, I just heard coordinating and quantum aligning, right? If you in a new relationship and you being loved on, you feeling good, act like it. But this is also, it's a precipice right here. I need you to listen real quick. It's a peak blend right here. It's a supreme blend right here, Pisces, where this isn't about these external things being the source, okay, or the reason, or the thing that you need, or the validation to take care of yourself or to evolve your qualia. And if you don't know what that is, look that up. I want you to look up that word. That's your word for the week, okay? That's your word for this month. Qualia, Qualia. I think I spelled that right. Anyways, I'm not saying that these things are to make you happy or be the source of your happiness. But what I am saying and what Spirit is saying is like, oftentimes you're so focused on the external, what is going on around you, what people have around you. You know how to build and strategize, but like, feel good too. Like you don't just experience external things for them to feel good on the outside. It's for you to feel good on the inside. It is also for you. And I'm trying to find the words, because it's not just feel good on the inside. Basically, like, it's for you to know you are exactly who you think you are, who you know you are. Okay. The things that you receive in life are a reflection of you. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. So there's going to be, okay, upgrades in your home. Some of you probably are doing renovations, upgrading. Some of you may even be locating. But I feel like in regards to your home and health, you have a surge of energy. Okay. You just went through a portal, or you at least need to activate and ask for spirits and your guides to show you where these people, places, groups, things are that can ping pong and give you a battery. Okay. What do we have? What's next for the Pisces? Thank you, Spirit. That was motivating. I got up and started walking around with that. What else do we have in the career? What is going on? I just heard "Let Me Upgrade You" by Beyonce. Okay. That's the song for y'all, honey. That's the energy. Let me upgrade you. Okay, so you got 2 cards here, and I'll take them because we were asking for 4 total. It's a holistic message, so I'll take it. You have the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Wands, and I'm not gonna lie, when I was asking about career, I was kind of getting like moving on, moving forward. But even when I heard "Let Me Upgrade You," it's like, y'all, the song playing in my head. When I heard it, it's like, yeah, it's just let me upgrade you. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know all the words. Let me introduce you to some new things. Upgrade you. Okay, that's the lead mix, y'all. That's the lead mix, because that's probably not the words. But Pisces, are you feeling that? Like, but you do have the 5 of Swords here. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It's time for an upgrade. You are ready for an upgrade, but there is still lingering energy. I feel like you have even made the decision to move on. You've already started applying for new jobs. You've already started thinking about new skills and new arenas and new areas and I just heard crops. Okay. I love that. Whichever one of y'all are gardening, drop some tips. Let us know. Can you tell me what's in your garden? Pisces friend, if you made it this far and you got crops, you got a garden, what you growing for the summer? Let us know. Help us, okay? But you're at a crossroads where, and this crossroads is simply about who's going and who's not. And that could mean within you, what parts of you are going and what parts aren't. What parts of you have you moved on from, but people are still holding on to? People reminding you of old things that you used to do or old ways that you used to be. And honestly, it's also as simple as, if that person, that place, that thing, if it feels old, if it feels like, you know what, this is old shit, I don't want to be aligned with it anymore, then let it go. I literally just deactivated my Instagram at the beginning of this month because I'm like, that's an old timeline. I'm not on that timeline no more. I'm over it. I'm out. I'm done. right? And that may seem small, but okay, that could be a message for someone. I might have shared that you may have been thinking about taking a social media break or deactivating or starting new accounts. I want to talk about something because y'all often hear me, as y'all know, talk about how I'm really a analog girl in a digital world. And even as a entrepreneur or just someone who has messages to share in this very digital world, it gets difficult. I love technology. It's a great thing, but it can get difficult. Just, and when I say difficult, I'm just saying like personally how much I'm producing and consuming, etc. Right? But that's not what this is about. What I want to talk about when I'm saying as far as like old timelines, you really are doing quantum work. Like, I don't know what you've been doing, Pisces. Even if you don't even use that vocabulary, even if you're like, girl, I don't know about quantum, know that like you're doing it, okay? Because we keep talking about timelines in your reading, but even understanding that our social media accounts truly are extensions of us. Like, yes, people say, oh, it's just a facade, it's pictures, whatever, whatever. It is an extension of you. My boyfriend used the word yesterday, digital real estate. Okay. Your social media accounts, what you put out, what you create, it's digital real estate. And some of that real estate or timeline or version of you or persona of you, whatever that has been created, you no longer align with it. It doesn't have to be bad, good, or anything. It's just like, I don't align with that. I don't align with those followers, the things I'm following. I'm just going to delete the whole timeline. So, boom. With this Five of Swords and the Three of Wands coming out, whether it's digitally, in person, work, okay, but this does heavily feel like you really do need to just cut old timelines. Like, you have jumped timelines, Pisces, and I really, really do feel this message as a Virgo. Okay, so also go check out the Virgo reading that I did on my page because that may resonate with you as well as your sister sign or North Node or South Node. But you have done this work. You have made the decision, and that's the thing. Spirit also wants to talk to you about decision making. You make your decisions mentally. I feel like Pisces, you already know when you're done with something or someone or whatever. So it also, oh, a beautiful woodpecker is just flew up on the fence. Birds definitely are spirit animals for you. Okay. This month, this week, pay attention when you hear birds or when they come into your area. Okay. Pay attention to what you're thinking about, what messages you're hearing. You hear that? Maybe y'all can hear that. I don't know. But like I was saying, you've made decisions with this Three of Wands. You've already decided to move forward. You already decided who you are, who you're gonna be. You've already decided, I no longer align with that new me, new life, whatever. And now is the time for you. If you do spiritual work, do cord cutting, okay, do banishing work, do spiritual cleansing. But also, this is the time on a mental, metaphysical, and spiritual level to let these things go. Journal about it, burn it, write it, have those tough conversations within and without. Go ahead and delete. I mean, I think too, this has this with this Five of Swords, right? That's the mental plane, the air plane, the communication plane. And five is being on the fence. I just heard being tethered, but there's also a clear crossroads that I know you can see here. And this is represented by the mistletoe. So, and you see how this mistletoe kind of looks like a web. Even the thought about kissing people under the mistletoe, right? This is all about quantum entanglements. And I just heard a lot of this is from the past. So you really, and I don't know, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, yeah, there's the spiritual cleansing and the cord cutting that needs to be done. But honestly, Pisces, this just feels like you looking in the mirror and being like, boom, I said what I said. And I'm gonna say it every day as I'm changing my perspective, my personality, and my reality. I no longer accept breadcrumbs. I no longer accept me being frustrated or being lazy when I need to do certain things. I no longer am going to have confrontations with people and let them continue to be in my auric field. I'm blocking them. I'm removing whatever it is. You made that decision. It's time to make that decision and stand on it. Okay. Everyone's been standing on business this month. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this, and honestly, it's that Jupiter and Leo. I'm telling y'all, as people are seeing the truth about their own identity and others and egos and etc., but also being exalted in your truth, it's like, I don't got time. I don't got time for the shit. Whether it's my shit, your shit, their shit. Excuse my language, but I gotta say it like that. Okay. So The work has been done. That's what I heard. The work has been done. And if you feel, you also need to rest. I feel like some of you, yeah, 7 of Wands tried to pop out. Instead of being so on the defense, you don't have to be on the defense. Just be firm in what you're doing and saying, but you need to make sure you're resting. What happens when we do quantum jumping and healing and removing and blocking? We can feel, of course, the grief of these. I just talked about this on my threads. And I will be talking about it on my podcast episode coming up soon. So stay tuned. But I was talking about grief and compacted grief and how it can make it difficult to release relationships, jobs, people, old versions of yourself. It can be difficult. But what Spirit wants you to know is stay replenished, stay nourished, stay rested here. Because also you don't need to confuse sometimes the right, of course we will feel the grief, but sometimes it's also just the body releasing that stuff, the mind releasing it, and you really needing to bathe it away, rest it away, push it away, stretch it away, walk it away. Okay, so make sure you're taking really, really good care of yourself at this time, also so that your mind and your body doesn't go back and mistake releasing for reconciliation, or releasing for oh no, this is too much, I need to hold on to it, I can't let it go, it's such a part of me. No, 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 no. Keep moving, walk it out. Hey, walk it out now, walk it out. Okay, I know some of y'all know that. Drop a dancing emoji. Because y'all walking it out, baby. Okay, last card. But with, and even with that 7 of Wands, like, yeah, don't be on the defense. There's no need for you to be on the defense. You just need to be sure. You don't need to fight with these people, you don't need to converse about it, you just need to be sure. Okay, what is the last card? Well, we'll see. I may pull from this other deck. We already at 21 minutes though, so we'll see, Pisces. It's been a mouthful. Thank you for sticking with me. If you like the message, give it a thumbs up. Okay, subscribe for more. I got plenty of videos, so also go look at the rest. Like I said, they're timeless. Like the message, comment, drop some blue hearts, drop some air, some smoke. Okay, because you letting go all the smoke. You got the smoke and you letting go all the smoke, sending it back to the black hole, changing your life. I love it. Powerful work y'all doing here. Y'all is some sorcerers and sorcerers though. I can feel that for sure, for sure. What is the last card for the Pisces? What do you have, Great Spirit? Okay. Spirit said specifically in love. Y'all want to know about love and family. Okay, I'll take one. Okay, what we got? King of Wands. So you got a lot of wands here. So you may also have fire placements, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or you could be engaging with a lot of fire signs at this time. And on the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Swords. So with the Ten of Swords coming out, well, it did not come out. Sorry, it's on the bottom of the deck that I glanced at. The King of Wands came out for you. With the Ten of Swords, though, blending with that for me, I'm reading that as so many songs for y'all. I just heard, I got a new attitude. That's all I know, y'all. That's all I know. You got a new attitude. You have a new approach. And I'm not gonna lie though, this is Spirit calling for some of you to push through some of the bullshit. Like, you gonna have to let, child, it was about to get explicit. I was about to say, you're going to have to let that favorite little person go, okay? Whoever that toxic person that you may love, you know, going out with, having some fun nights, you know what I'm saying? We all grown. You might have to let them go. You're going to have to, like, I swear, where you are going, how you are growing, it's just certain things that you're going to have to let go. It's like, dang, I enjoy that. I really enjoy that. But it's no longer fitting for the version of the person I am. Like, if you want serious relationships, then it's time you have to burn through the situationships. Okay. If you want people to, yeah, this really does feel like a level up in your dating life though. Like, I see you going to completely new places. Okay. Go to the library, go to the park, go to business meet. Like, I'm seeing you changing how you approach your dating life, your love life. You're also changing your dating pool. Okay. It's piss in the pool, honey. Clean the pool out, get a new pool. Someone is completely up. Again, this is an up level. So of course your and however, people can see it as vain or not, whatever. We can talk about this deeper on deeper levels, but your emotional ranking has went up. Your spiritual ranking has went up. Your financial ranking has went up. Your spiritual ranking has went up. Your mental ranking has went up. And that's what this King of Wands really, really is confirming. Um, I love how that played out. I love it, y'all. We started with the Page of Wands. We have the Three of Wands popped up. So you made the decisions, you made that transition. And then you have the King of Wands. You literally went from the page to the king. So I know that you're doing it. That's what I'm saying. You did a whole ass quantum leap. Like, I'm proud of you. And I need to be around the Pisces. The way the Pisces moving, not like a leech. Hold on, but y'all get what I'm saying. I need to be, that is the energy. That's what I'm saying. You're in this very powerful place where you are manifesting very quickly, you're realizing very quickly, and you're acting even quicker. Okay. I love that for you. I love channeling this message for you. It got me motivated for the day. So, Pisces, drop some comments. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let me know how this got you feeling. Let me know what you are planning to do, what you have accomplished. And until next time, I love y'all deep. Okay. Peace.